All right, are we officially ready to move the grain bin? Oh, guys. Oh, it snowed more. It's cold. We got stuff to do. So, you guys already saw, we're trying to get this sucker moved. Let's go ahead and get in here. Let's get this stuff ready. We've got a lot going on and it sucks out here, so we might as well be in here. Let's get out of the cold. All right, guys, it's been a minute since we've been in here. Let's check it out. It's been a while. We got all the flooring ready to go. We put all this mesh wire down so the animals, rodents, bugs wouldn't get in. And now we're trying to move this sucker because we're putting it on a real slab. So we gotta tear all this apart and get it out. All right, so I'm gonna say what Danielle hates for me to say. It's her absolute worst thing she likes to hear from me. And I want you guys to say it with me. In theory, this shouldn't take long. So, luckily I did screws in all of this. So we're gonna start right here with this panel and we'll unscrew it. And then we'll just stack up all the boards for now. Trying to keep all the screws together. And luckily, because I use screws, we can reuse all this without tearing up the boards too bad. And this is really good treated lumber that's dried out. So that's amazing. Where you at, sucker? Yeah. All right, where do we put this? All right, so now we're gonna work our way that way. Oh, no. You wanna work? Take this one off. There we go. All right, so unfortunately this board is stuck, so we're gonna try to break it off. Broke all the way off. As you guys can tell right here, this screw didn't want to back out. So I'm gonna show you what to do. Go ahead and get that screw and put it down in a board. Not all the way. Now put this screw in. Not all the way, just to hold the board. Now, back this one out. Now before it's all the way out, back this one out. Now back this one all the way out. Boom, got it out. All right, now let's stack this over here. It's a ton of lumber we could use. Well, that's one way to break a camera. All right, so camera fell down. Let's get these boards. Let's put them over here. All right, so it was just the tripod came loose, but very happy that didn't take long. I'm not saying the rest of this isn't gonna take long, and then the worst part is gonna happen here in a minute, which I am not looking forward to. So let's go ahead and just piece by piece get this done. So this is where I hope the camera don't fall. It's up on something. Would not be good. It's these parts right here that's very hard for my ADD brain to stay focused. It's the easiest thing to do, but the hardest. Most of y'all probably won't understand that. Oh, this is so much lumber I could use for other stuff, and I've already got ideas. We could use it in the barn. We could use it to build a pig area. I have builds that I want. If you guys haven't been watching, Crocker's Outdoors. That has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with building a house. People want to complain and say, I'm wasting my time. You're wasting my time commenting that. It's for me to have fun and relax and do things that are outdoorsy, build off-grid tiny house, build a camping trailer, fix my dirt bikes, go camping, do stuff like that I can spend time with myself and with my family. So if you want to go, right down there, Crocker's Outdoors, appreciate ya. Oh, hey, gotta do another one. Alright guys, let's take a quick break to do the giveaway winner. Make sure to email us at thecrockerhomestead@aol.com for your coffee and your mug. I gotta quit doing this. Alright, I swear one of these days I'm gonna quit dropping the camera. I gave Danielle such a hard time, jokingly, about dropping the camera in water, and it didn't work for probably 6 months. Turned it on randomly one day and it worked, so I'm using a different camera in here because the lighting and stuff, but I love having just stockpiles of lumber. All right, it's gonna take a minute, so we'll see you in just a second. All righty, guys. Woo! All right, so this is looking way better. We have 2 more forms over there, but I kind of need to move everything so I can get to them, but holy cow, this looks phenomenal. I can't wait to pull up this mesh and look at the floor in here to see what it looks like compared to outside. And then again, the worst part is coming. All right, so I ended up getting them. Those 2 panels, got them done. This is the part I'm not looking forward to. Screws everywhere. You have to go through and pick them all up. It's a tedious stuff like this that I hate, so I try to always do it in a fun way. All right. Oh! All right, I don't think that was terrible, but now fun and games is over. I gotta pick all these screws up. I don't have a container, but I got a PVC pipe. This will work. Got all the screws picked up. There's quite a bit. So now we need to get rid of this mesh. So I did a bunch of staples. I'm gonna try to do it without ripping the mesh up too much since I put staples all in it. But I think it'll be just fine. We'll loosely roll it up. All right. This is actually doing better than I expected. I thought I was gonna rip big holes in it, and it's really not. So that's great, because I could use all this for sure. Let's see. All right, I could only do so much because all this is in the way. I'm gonna have to take all this out. But as of right now, looking at it, it looks phenomenal. It looks so good. It's dusty, but it held up so great. If y'all remember that finish we put on it, look, it's still so shiny. That's crazy. It looks so good. The way the wood is preserved and everything. So the part that I'm saying, after I get this stuff out, I still gotta get those boards on the edges out, but this is what sucks. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh. This tar stuff, I don't know how I'm gonna get it off. That is hard. Oh my gosh. I thought it was supposed to be like tar. That got hard. I don't know if it's just because it's frozen outside, but that's like bed liner. Holy cow. What? I never expected that. Guys, that is hard. Oh, this is gonna be way more difficult than I expected. It is rock solid. I have a whole new respect for that stuff, and I think I might use it for some other projects, but I gotta figure something out. All right, guys, while this starts to get lit, yeah, Lambo, we're talking about Sweet Freedom from our awesome dude, Cold Beer Ranch. Yeah, that's right, Cold Beer. Cold Beer has his own seasoning out now, guys. You can go to coldbeerranch.com and check it out. We threw this on some shrimp, some chicken breast, and a pork loin. I'm excited to see what it tastes like. Oh yeah. All right, guys, try some of this shrimp for the first time. Oh my God. That's so good. It's hot, but so good. Ooh, woo. That look good. All right, y'all, I ain't even gonna wait. I'm gonna eat it right off the grill, because this looks freaking delish. Cold beer. Jeez. Let's try a country style rib. Oh my God. This is it, y'all. Oh, that's so good. Cold beer. Oh, I ain't even joking. That's good. If you like America, cold beer, and grilling, buy some. All right, guys, back in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now, but I had the scraper to maybe try to get up under there, and then I brought this from the barn that I found, tried to scrape under there, and then worst case scenario, I wonder if I need to heat it up. So, let's see. Does it do anything here? That's gonna only take 10 years to do. Jeez, Louise. Like pulling a worm out of the ground or something. This is that silicone I put in there a long time ago. Look at it. Oh, it's like pulling a worm out of the ground. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is crazy. Holy cow. So, if that's the case, now I should be able to maybe pull some of this up. At least we're getting somewhere now. Oop. Boy, am I glad I put silicone. Can't get this silicone out. Oh, I am glad I can get this working out now a little bit. I had no hope at first. All right, it's already taken me about 10 minutes to do that little spot right there. So you're talking, it's 75 feet all the way around. Hours. I've got to figure out something a little easier. I'm not sure if the lighting will be any different. I had to turn one off so I could plug in this little oscillating tool. Let's see if this will work. At least work better. It's got to at least work better. All right, so 2 seconds in, this works way better. It's just gonna get all clogged up and nasty. Who cares? Trying to do this without ruining the deck, because we still want to use this deck. Everyone keeps asking us, what are you gonna use the deck for? It's gonna be wasted. It's not. So just in a couple of seconds, I got all the way over there, so let's try to rip all this out. Still use my tool here to try to get under there. Hopefully, I can grab it good enough. Oh, yes, sir. Way better. All right, it's a no-brainer. This tool's awesome. I cut on the top line of it, and then underneath the silicone, I cut again, and then that way it comes off just in a big strip. So we're still gonna have it on the deck, but I have an idea for that for later when the grain bin is gone. But now I think I took literally hours and hours and days of work into maybe a couple hours. So Yes. It's been about an hour going. You guys saw I started here, and then I worked my way all the way over there. Oh man, it really does wonders. So I'm gonna end up having to get all of this stuff out right here. Out there, I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Who knows? Everyone's gonna say the barn. I don't wanna put it all in the barn, but we gotta get it somewhere. That way I can finish up. Guys, it's just crazy to think that we're literally just moments away from moving this grain bin on a concrete slab that we've wanted to do for months and months and months. Sometimes you gotta wait a while to get what you want, and sometimes you have to take the risk of starting over rather than sitting in regret. And that's something Danielle and I won't do, live in regret. So as you guys can see, we love to barbecue, we love all that, and that's why we have these animals. Yeah, like Reba, we're not gonna eat her, we're gonna eat her babies. But that's why we got this Big Bertha. Oh, Big Bertha right here. That's why we got her, so we can have some pork. And then we got breakfast to make the pork. We got ducks, we got turkey. We even got a Lambo, because he's gotta make some babies. So, that's a big reason why we're trying to do all this, is we're trying to eat healthy, trying to live the best we can. And since we have a baby on the way, why would we not want to raise our baby the best way possible? Don't you think so? They got a ton of hay inside the barn. I'm gonna do you guys a solid. All right, for the love of chicken fried steak, please stop talking about the tools. I put them in the barn, chill out. But, these guineas are going crazy, but I love seeing these animals eating. It's cold weather, it sucks, but it is nice to take a break and be with the animals. You are just plump as can be. Oh boy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. No. Alright, so this pile over here is continuously growing, which is awesome. As soon as all this cold weather goes away, because it's supposed to snow again, I'm gonna get all this hauled off. But that was a pop-up camper, trash in the back, all that stuff, guys. I'm just telling you, we've been cleaning this place up. And it feels so good. All right, are we officially ready to move the grain bin? Yes and no. We don't have a crane here right now like I just showed. That was just special effects. I just did it for fun to show you guys. But we are actually in contact with the grain bin king, the guy that put this up for us and we bought it from, and he is going to rent a machine. He's supposed to call us back today or tomorrow and let us know what everything is going to cost to get it moved. So I know a lot of you guys wanted to see me do it and you had nothing but faith. We're going to hire it out, potentially, depending on cost. And then the only reason we're not ready right now is we have a couple of things up here in the way. We got some of that lumber in the way, and then, as you guys know, some of this stuff that needs to be out of the way. It's not terrible, it's okay, but the fact that we got all the stuff undone in there, I just need to move it out, figure out somewhere to put it. So hopefully these next few days, not tomorrow because it's gonna be snowing again, these next few days, in this week, something, we'll be able to move that grain bin over there and finally start doing our whole house.